Soul, I'm SimmplyShelli, and I invite you to join me for the latest episode of A Daisy in Bloom, Generation 1 of the Sims in Bloom Challenge. From cowplants to cats, Daisy moved from crowded San Myshuno out to Willow Creek to begin a new life, and she's had quite a number of adventures. She and Ned have started a family, and they've had a really nice life in this quiet country town area of Willow Creek. We're going to take a little walk down memory lane with them as they prepare for their new adventure. After they woke up the next morning, Ned and Daisy and Buttercup talked about what they were going to expect. They weren't sure what was going to happen with their new lives, but they were really excited. They were looking forward to the adventures that would take place, maybe moving to a different place. Who knows, maybe they spoke an entirely different language. Buttercup was just happy because she knew that she was eventually going to get a cat, and wherever they were going, there were going to be so many cats, and even dogs, and chickens, and rabbits, and all kinds of life. Ned was excited because he was told he'd never have to fill out another report forever and ever. So a limousine picked them up and took them to the labs where they were given some physical examinations, and they were donned some hospital gowns, and Daisy was assigned a bed, and they had some IVs. She was a little bit nervous, but she'd had surgeries and hospital visits before, so she tried to use all her calming techniques that she'd learned during her childbirthing class to get ready for this new experience. Buttercup was assigned a bed in between her parents, which made her feel reassured. She was nervously excited, not certain what to expect, but she was eager. Now Ned had this feeling that he had done this some time before. It was just the strongest waves of deja vu kept washing over him. He tried to remain calm and comforting to his family as they did all their labs, they did their paperwork, and they signed all the waivers. Now, honey, he told Daisy, let's just sit back and just relax, and it'll be morning before you know it. The technicians came in and they hooked them up to the IVs, and not too much longer after that, all three of them began to feel drowsy. Memories flooded back for Daisy, moving into her new tiny home, starting the club and fishing with them, meeting new friends, meeting Ned, getting engaged, getting married, their beautiful honeymoon, the birth of their daughter, growing a cowplant. Everything just seemed vivid, like she was reliving it. Ned's memories were jumbled, but then they came into focus, almost like a camera lens had sharpened them. He thought of the cake that Daisy had given to him when he first moved in next door to her little tiny home. It was a pineapple upside-down cake with birthday candles. And then he thought of their honeymoon, of their child, of their life that they had built together. His memories started clouding over. Buttercup recalled playing with her toys, making food for her dad, and she remembered the time that the flower bunny came and read a story to her. Her memories were cheerful and happy, and then she thought of cats. All she could think of was cats. Ned dreamed the strangest thing. He was dressed in his work clothes, and he was tuning something, some strange portal, to another dimension. But it was all a dream, wasn't it? The deja vu grew even stronger. How many times had Ned begun a new life? How many dreams had he dreamt? Daisy had accomplished her dreams, the ones she shared on their first date. She had grown a cowplant. She'd grown perfect plants, a death flower even. She was leading an outdoorsy lifestyle, working in the gardening career, and she had married fellow outdoor-loving, cowplant-loving Ned. Ned's memories faded as the swirling, glowing lights surrounding his family grew stronger. No matter how many versions he had lived before, as long as this new version included his best friend and soulmate, Daisy, and their wonderful cat-loving daughter, Buttercup, this was the version he wanted, until Grim came for him. Ned remembered holding Buttercup, that sweet little face, in their beautiful cottage in Brindleton Bay. He remembered Buttercup eating that ginormous hamburger he had grilled. She was such a cute little bean. He thought of the times that he and Daisy had spent in the garden, working on their own land, being their own bosses, creating a farm-to-table gardening service. He thought of the time they'd gone on a picnic out in the countryside, and a local farmer had taken their picture. He was so happy that that portrait now hung upon the wall in their living room. And then he thought about the first time that Buttercup had harvested a daisy and given it to her mom as a gift for Love Day, carrying on the tradition that he had done ever since he and Daisy met in Brindleton Bay, those many years ago. Sable Square had changed over the years, but he and Daisy enjoyed watching the changes as they watched their orchard grow, their garden grow, and their daughter grow. He loved his life in Simxar and couldn't imagine living anywhere else. As Ned awoke in his bed, he looked at his wife Daisy, and Daisy smiled at him. "Good morning, honey," she said. "Did you have a good dream last night?" I hope you enjoyed Season 1, Generation 1 of A Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge, A Daisy in Bloom. And I hope you'll join me for Season 2 with the next generation, Generation 2, Buttercup in Brindleton Bay. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you'd like. Until next time, have a Simtastic day. Dag dag!